Welcome back to the 7 Deadly Lessons, where we decode your soul's curriculum. Our first lesson is the most foundational and often the most hidden, which is our ego, our pride, and our arrogance. I want you to reflect on this question. Do you possess deep talent or brilliance, yet struggle with a nagging sense that you have to prove yourself constantly? Do you find that just as success arrives, a subtle act of pride or a lack of gratitude causes everything to fall apart? Now, if this resonates, then your soul's assignment involves the sun and the 5th house. This isn't about coincidence. It's about the difference between ego and the soul. Definitely check out the foundational videos in the video description. The playlist is right there, so you understand what the houses are, what the planets are, and how to read your chart. It'll be very helpful for you in this. So let's talk about where this struggle is coming from. So this struggle with pride is rooted in 2 core karmic acts from the past. First is the misuse of authority, which is the sun. The sun represents authority, vitality, and your sovereign self. In the past life, your soul may have abused a position of power or mistreated subordinates or been arrogantly judgmental, believing that your light was superior to others. Or what you could have done is you could have stolen somebody's merit, which is your 5th house, Purva Punya. The 5th house represents Purva Punya, or past life good deeds. A weak 5th house or a challenged sun can indicate that in a previous life, you took credit for the work that you didn't do, or you were ungrateful for the creative gifts and the good fortune that you received. You treated your natural genius as a right, not a blessing. So the universe is now teaching you that true power lies in humility by forcing your brilliance to be channeled through a heart of service. So let's talk about the astrological code here. Look for these specific indicators in your birth chart to confirm this lesson. First is the challenged sun. Any harsh aspects to the sun or the sun placed in the 6th, 8th, or 12th houses will force the ego to be tested, often leading to deep internal insecurities masked by external pride. Sun in 6th, 8th, and 12th. Let's talk about the wounded 5th house. The ruler of the 5th house being afflicted, for example, conjunct with Saturn or Rahu, or placed in the difficult houses 6th, 8th, and 12th, the Shana homes. It also shows that your past merit is either blocked or must be earned back through conscious, humble actions. Talk about Leo and Aries rulers. If the 5th house is ruled by Leo or Aries, the struggle with ego becomes intensely personalized, making the need for recognition a constant burning issue, usually for Aries ascendant and Sagittarius ascendants. So what is the goal for the soul here? Well, the soul's goal here is to shift your identity from the performer to the server. You must move from seeking validation, which is ego, right, to seeking contribution, which is soul. You have to show your authentic self-worth. You're asked to know deep down that your worth is inherent, not dependent on external praise. This cultivates humility, which is not self-abasement, but the quiet confidence of knowing your place in the vastness of creation. So, what is your assignment? Your assignment is to re-earn the past life merit that you took for granted by performing conscious service in this lifetime, giving your time, your energy, or talent without expectation of return. Let's talk about a universal remedy, an actionable spiritual practice. So to transform pride into pure light, we'll apply 2 simple non-denominational assignments. First is the conscious service pledge. You identify one area in your life this week where you can use your sun-governed talent, such as your career skill, your ability to lead, your unique knowledge, to help someone else. and do not accept thanks or praise or compensation. This is called nishkam karma, or action without attachment to the outcome, and it purifies the sun's energy. The second is the gratitude journal. The opposite of arrogance is gratitude. Before bed, write down 3 specific blessings that you received that were not due to your own effort. For example, the sunlight, you didn't do anything for that, or a stranger's kindness, or an opportunity that you didn't create. Write them down. This reorients the ego to the power of the divine flow. So what does all this mean? Your struggle with ego is simply the sun asking you to shine purely from the soul, not from the mask. The past life karmic lesson was that you equated self-worth with external status. Now, the soul's lesson is to realize that your intrinsic value is fixed, eternal, and requires 0 external validation. When you heal the sun, you heal the very center of your being. Sun is Atma. The journey of the soul is the journey from ego to self. Embrace these assignments and watch your true light become unshakable. All right, let's turn this wisdom into immediate soul-shifting action. First, in the comments, tell me which house your sun is in. Knowing the house reveals the area of life where your ego assignment plays out. Second, start your service pledge tomorrow. Perform an act of selfless service, knowing that you are re-earning the spiritual merit that you misused in a past life. And of course, if you're ready to take a deep dive into your own personal chart, you can connect with me via the link in the video description or via the link in the About section of this channel. And definitely check out the foundational videos in the video description to learn a lot more about the 12 houses, the 9 planets, how your chart simply works. So join us next time for video number 2 on anger, impulsivity, and conflict, where we will dive into the karmic roots of rage and how to transform volatile energy into strategic discipline. So hit the notification bell right now so you don't miss that. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more Vedic wisdom. That's all for today.